Satya ka Deepak. We don't need a light of ये जो मुझे जो आपको दिख रहा है ना यहाँ तो skies में. I'm in the terrace. I'm sitting on a terrace. Dama, dum, 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 bum, 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 badam, 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 bum, bum, bum. Now we don't need fire. We don't need tube light. We don't need solar light. We need the light of truth. Satya Prakash. क्या चाहिए? सत्य प्रकाश. अगर सत्य प्रकाश होगा ना, ये सत्य प्रकाश से we will be able to reach that जो अंदर अंधकार है, there is darkness inside. How are you going to overcome the darkness inside? When you have got Satya Prakash, Sat Prakash, I'm calling it Satya Prakash. First time in my life I am using this term. I said Satchit Anand. Satchit Anand will come when there's Satya Prakash. We have to overcome ignorance. All right, Dr. Krishan?
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Sukeshini?
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I had two questions. One, I read in your YouTube channel, what is the best time to pray? Initially, I pressed any time because Smaran we can do any time. But if we have to be in Bhakti Yoga, then we'll have to be, means the morning time is better for prayer. Another question related to this is, why do you have Monday bhajan in the night, 10:45? Is there any particular reason or?
There is no reason, and there is no particular praying. You must pray at a time when you are in yoga. You must pray at a time when you are in silence. You must pray at a time when you are not disturbed by anything. Suppose today you are working. Suppose you are working at 4 o'clock in the morning, you've got a job. Then praying at 4 o'clock is of no use. Suppose your job gets over in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Then what do? You come home, you sleep 2 few hours, you get up in the evening, you go to the sunset and you pray at sunset. Beautiful. There's no work. So prayer must be like at a time when you can concentrate. And we are doing Monday bhajan because Monday I was fasting for the last 40 years. And to break the fast, we used to have Monday bhajan from 11 to 12 and then we eat dosa. Prasadam, we used to eat prasadam.
Okay.
Yesterday I saw in West Bengal, I saw a new, who told me? Ashok Nichani must have sent me. In West Bengal, there's a temple called Chat Prasad Mandir. Have you seen? In that mandir, they're all street food prasadam. They give chaat, they give pani puri, they give gobi Manchurian, they give noodles. You can have noodles and gobi Manchurian. In that West Bengal mandir, I don't know, somebody sent video. So all this is not important. What is important is our ability. What Bliss asked the first question. Prabhu Pana, yahi maksad hai, marne se pehle Prabhu ko pana hai. Our whole goal of life is Prabhu, Prabhu, Prabhu. Sip, 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 sip on your lip, sip on your lip, sip on your lip. This is the goal. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes.
Shivoham, sir.
Today is open house, means any question you can ask under the sun. Open house. Yes, Krishna.
Yes, sir. Sir, yesterday only I could watch the Friday session, which I had missed, and such a beautiful session. Now I'm connecting with yesterday's call also. So a little doubt I had, like, for example, you said love after spiritual awakening. How do you live in this world? You said with a deep yearning for the divine, isn't it? So, but that is also the mumukshatva which we begin our journey with, no, sir. That's the first thing we need to have, right? Because when you taught us the stages, after Buddha, so I thought, so after spiritual awakening, we need to be a Sthita Pragya. Yearning is already there in us, no?
Correct. So then you are a Sthita Pragya, you're a Jivan Mukta, you're a Satchidanand Atma, but that longing has to be there.
Always.
That longing for liberation. First, there is a mumukshu has a longing for the divine. It leads from self-realization to God realization. And this longing is for liberation. So the longing process continues and continues and continues and continues. The longing process of mumukshu is what? Prabhu, Prabhu, Prabhu. He doesn't know who is God, where is God, what is God. He becomes a jigyasu, he becomes a jnani, he becomes, so the process goes on and on and on. Then you become a Buddha. But then the pyas for Prabhu, the deep love and longing for the divine is very important. You need to have the deep love and longing for the divine. Okay? Good. Bala.
Pranam Guruji, happy Diwali.
Pranam.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali. Say Diwali to every day. Every day should be Deepavali.
When we illuminate lamp in us, that is the Diwali. Today I celebrated very nicely, Guruji, in meditation, in peace. I could realize my mistakes, and I am very happy from inside. I was totally empty, Guruji, today.
Very good, very good. Or quick question,
I just wanted to ask Guruji, what is the difference between longing and deep love, Guruji?
Longing and deep love.
Just now you said no.
Yeah, so these are all words. But when you're longing, you're seeking. Chahiye, 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 chahiye. And when the deep love is when you have received that longing materializes, then that love becomes very deep. That love is you are so much LOVE, longing of the soul, very passionate ecstasy. The deep love gives you an ecstasy. In the longing, you're still not yet reached that ecstasy, but in the deep love state, you have an ecstasy. Itna matlab bliss. Just that love. You don't seek anything. Many people think in love you are seeking. No, in the deep love you are giving. In the deep love you are loving. You don't want. You're giving. You're giving. You're giving. You're giving. There is deep ecstasy and love in giving. But people have not understood this love. Most people have love in asking. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. Nah. In the deepest of love, it's not in asking. It is in giving. Then you feel that ecstasy of joy. Okay, Krishna, another question? Rekha and Krishna. No, okay, your hand is up. Okay.
Shivohamer.
Yes.
These few days I have realized that this body pain and this misery, it's so bad. Like lucky, not lucky, blessed we are to have you. And like in this path we are, because the samsara is really terrible. If we don't get moksha, then it is really gone case. I don't know. And we were so distracted. Like even if a day we miss this yearning, as you say, for Lord, we are in deep trouble.
So today I was just thinking how in this samsara there is so much corruption.
Yes.
There's so much corruption, there's so much cheating, there's so much dishonesty. So all these things, all these negative, what I call toxic realities is part of samsara.
Yes.
So how do you deal it? Sometimes the trauma is because of karma. But the enlightened person will be in the state of sthit pragya, enjoying the drama. So what we have learned, accept, do your best, surrender in consciousness. We have learned a very different method. And the people who have not learned the method, they struggle.
Yes.
They struggle because it's so difficult. It's not a joke. It's not, I'm telling you, to be able to live an enlightened life is not easy.
Yes. But it is, I think, very blissful. Not easy, but it is
because you're experiencing that, you're learning every day. So if there's some problem, you're saying, Chodo, you're saying, it's okay. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. So how do you reach that state? You reach that state when you are in surrender mode. Yes. Very important. Mandit, thank you. As I said today, Today is Sunday. Sunday is Ask AiR open session. Any question under the sun, any type of question, any problem, ask. Mandeep.
Sure, Guruji. Happy Diwali to
Yes.
everyone. So, Guruji, my question was this process of enlightenment. Is it a gradual process, like every day you progress? Or, as I read in your book, that you were in a flight and suddenly you realize, I am not Ravi and I'm this, Atman in Ravi. So, is it that spontaneous spark that you get once by luck or anything? Or it's every day that you nudge a little bit and, you progress and then one fine day you just attain that. For example, if I want to lose weight, it's a gradual process. I have to exercise every day, right? And then I have to mind my diet. So similarly, is the process same that we would have to manage our diet, like spiritual diet, every day?
No,
And
but
then
in diet, it's not that if you lose, you keep doing, you keep dieting, you keep dieting, you keep dieting. One day you lose 10 kilos. It's not like that.
yeah, slowly you
You,
lose.
it's a gradual process, correct? You lose 100 grams. 7,000 calories is equal to 1 kg. So if you cut 700 grams in one day, 700 calories in one day, then only you cut 100 grams. So it's not easy because you have to eat. If you eat 2,000 calories, you burn 2,000 calories, you zero weight. So I'm just talking about what you are. I hope Samatma, we are talking correct information on this. But enlightenment is not like that. Enlightenment is you go on and you go on and you go on and you get a spark. Enlightenment is like a stone cutter. It hits the rock and hits the rock and hits the rock and hits the rock. Nothing happens. But again, after 10 rock, 10 hits, 20 hits, 30, 40, 50, the rock breaks into two. So the example of enlightenment is to do with a stone cutter. And very often I say, एक बार नहीं, 100 बार नहीं, पत्थर को मारता जाता वो, आस्था भरे हाथों से वो ये कार्य करता जाता वो, कुछ भी नहीं फिर भी होता, पत्थर का करतब देखा हमने, पत्थर तोड़ना पूजा माना, बड़ी देर हुई मगर उसने विश्वास के साथ न हार माना. So the person who's trying to get enlightened doesn't give up. Goes on, goes on.
But so Guruji, when you say person who tries to get enlightened, you essentially mean the me identity of that person or the SIP identity of that person? Who gets enlightened?
No, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. A little louder because there's too much noise here.
So my question is that who gets enlightened? The me identity of that person or SIP identity? Like, for example, essentially all of us are a unique soul, right?
Yeah.
So who gets enlightened? The false ego that we have? Or
Who are you? You are the body. Mandeep is the body. Without the body, there is no Mandeep. You are the body. The body is the hardware. The mind and ego is the software. The soul is the power supply, the battery. So this is what makes you. Without the soul supply, Mandeep would be dead. The mind and ego would leave you and move on. So it is this entity of the human being, the hardware, the software, the power supply. The human computer gets enlightened. Without the body, can you be enlightened?
No.
Can't be. Without the mind and ego, can you be enlightened?
No.
Can't. Without the soul, can you be enlightened? In the consciousness of the soul, the body, mind, ego, the BME gets enlightened.
So Guruji, sorry, but my last question would be that what is the yardstick? For example, in weight, we know kgs, right? That we are progressing in the right path. For enlightenment, what is the yardstick? Like, how should we gauge that we are on the right path or not?
So we have talked about the 8 steps. You all can hear me, right? I'm struggling to hear you, but you can hear me? Okay. The 8 steps we have spoken about are Mumukshu, Jigyasu, Jnani, Yogi, Buddh. So these are the yardstick. This is the journey. So if you have the Mumukshu, suppose you don't have Mumukshu, you don't have that yearning. Suppose you have the yearning only for learning. Then you're only wanting knowledge, which you can get in a college. No. So you have got yearning for sip. Then you've got seeking of the truth. This makes you get the wisdom. Then you become a yogi. Then you get awakened. Ting tong, you get that spark. Become a Buddha. Buddha, what we call Buddha. You become a Buddha. Then you live as a Sthit Pragya. Then you become a Jivan Mukta. Then you become a Satchidanand Atma. So we have created a path. You suddenly can't. You can't say tomorrow, oh, I was dancing and I was dancing. Yeah, happy Deepavali. And I became Satchidanand Atma. How you became Satchidanand Atma? From where? How? Cannot. It is step by step by step by step. Okay?
Yeah.
Something more? Something more, or are you good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. We are going, after Mandip, we are going to Premchandji. Premchandji.
Gurudev, SIP will automatically develop our longing for God.
SIP will not automatically develop your longing.
It will increase the longing so long, but this is the world of karma. So long you use your intellect, your inclination towards God will automatically increase.
If you use your intellect, yes, it will increase. But if you are not in, Premchandji, if you are not in intellect, if you are in mind state, if you are not in consciousness, if you are in bhoga, then what happens?
We have to kill our mind. Instead of otherwise, until unless you do not kill your mind, your karma will never be good.
Yeah. So this is not automatic. This needs what you call.
You have to kill your mind first.
In spirituality, Premchandji, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? बोलते हैं साधना. साधना चाहिए.
Yes. तो इसलिए मेरा तो कहना यही है कि जो कुछ आप गाइड कर रहे हैं ना वो बिल्कुल ठीक है, बट टाइम तो लेगा ही सही. It will.
You have to keep on. You have to keep on trying. You have to keep on trying.
Yes. क्योंकि माइंड तो कभी अच्छा काम करने देगा ही नहीं.
नहीं, माइंड का काम ही बुरा काम करना है.
हाँ, माइंड का काम ही सिर्फ बुरा काम करना है.
माइंड जो है वो है शैतान. माइंड जो है वो माइंड है शैतान.
इसीलिए परमात्मा ने इंटेलेक्ट और दिया है आपको साथ में.
So we have to go beyond the mind.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Krishan. Open house today, Dr. Krishan. Yeah. So anybody has any question?
Sir, in realization, I got to know that I am not this body, not this mind.
Correct.
But who is the karta of karam? My thought or my soul or what? Who is responsible for this karam?
So who do you think does the karam? What do you think?
I think that thoughts are doing the karam.
Thought is not doing. Thought is driving. Thought is making you do the karam. The thought is the driver. The doer, करने वाला कौन है? कर्म करता कौन है? कृष्ण, कर्म करता कौन है?
वही तो जानना सर.
अरे करने वाला तो शरीर है ना. करने वाला तो शरीर है. बॉडी
तो मैं हूं नहीं.
हाँ, लेकिन बॉडी को ड्राइव कौन कर रहा है? एक्शन को ड्राइव कौन कर रहा है? Thoughts are driving. So karma belongs to whom? The body or the mind?
For the
karma belongs to the mind and ego, me. The body is going to be part of the whole thing. But when the body dies, who carries the karma from one body to another body? Who carries the karma? Krishan,
karma is already. When body is died, mind is died, then I'm not mind. Body is dissolved. Then karma is automatic dissolved.
No, but अगर अनुभूति नहीं है तो, if you don't know that you are not the mind and ego, then who carries the karma? पुनर्जन्म कौन लेता है?
Ego.
Mind and ego, me.
Mind and ego.
जो बोलते अंतःकरण, soft body, सूक्ष्म शरीर. This is my mind, the man, buddhi, vritti, ahankar. Man, buddhi, smriti, ahankar. The mind, body, the mind, memory, intellect, and ego. This is the inner instrument that is reborn with karma.
Okay, sir. Thank
Shayar,
you.
thank you. Shayar, Bala. Thank you. Shayar and Bala.
Shivam sir, festival
Pranam, sir.
greetings. एक बड़ा funny question था मेरा.
Funny question. Deepavali में तो funny question चाहिए ना.
Yeah, चाहिए. Because many people are burning crackers. I burnt my fat today. I ran 1 kilometer. सब तुम पटाखे जलाओ, मैं fat जलाता हूँ.
You should have put this in Twitter. People are burning. Dala, Twitter में dala. People are burning crackers. I am burning fat.
Fat. करके. No, my question is. एक ना मेरा. I had a small question to an author. He had written a book on Vedanta.
हाँ.
मैंने बोला आपने अच्छा लिखा, जो भी लिखा. मैंने कहा आपने उसके अंदर एक लिखा, बोला nobody is supposed to copyright belongs to me.
हाँ.
अगर ये आदि शंकराचार्य ने लिख दिया होता तो आप क्या लिखते? मैंने कहा explain to me why you write ना भगवद गीता किताब लिख देते सर, सारे श्लोक लिख के बोलते हैं no one should copyright, seek permission author का, if you want to replicate. मैंने कहा उसमें क्या, why this? I want your view on that. Oh, नाराज हो गया बेचारा.
No enlightened author will say like that. No enlightened author will put copyright. Any enlightened author will say, मेरा कुछ नहीं है, तेरा है, ले लो. No enlightened.
Well known, or 1 million copies sold. मैंने तो बेकार हो गया आपका वेदांत लिखना. मैंने कहा
नहीं, honestly, see, I have written a quote. I say, when knowledge about spirituality is sold at a price, when knowledge about spirituality is sold at a price, to be enlightened with such knowledge will be a big surprise. when knowledge about enlightenment is sold at a price, then to be enlightened with such knowledge will be a big surprise. ये क्या, जिसको एहसास है कि ये कुछ भी नहीं है, वो कॉपीराइट बोलता है, पैसा बोलता है, तो मतलब क्या हुआ? Any of you ask for book? Any of my people don't give money? Anybody ask for money?
I have distributed more than 3,000 copies of your own books.
So anybody wants book, take it ना. मेरा क्या है? मेरा तो कुछ भी नहीं.
मैंने वो तो सर एक ऐसे ही है, मतलब I'll tell. Now time is there, if you permit me. So there was a workshop happening on Ramayana. And then after everything, Ramayana, he says, we have a gift for you. He said there are 2 idols. One is of Rama and one is of Ravana. You can pick whatever you want. So सबने बोला, we want Rama's statue. We want Rama because Rama is the one who किसके लिए सत्य की असत्य पर जीत. बोला ठीक है, very good. But there is one caveat about this. The statue of Ravana is of gold and the Rama is of clay. उसके बाद सिर्फ रामा ही बच गया सर वहां पे. तो ये कॉपीराइट वाले सब ऐसे ही हैं.
Don't worry, ignore करो ना आप. You should know. You should know कौन कहाँ क्या शायर. इतना अभी आपके बाल सफेद हो गए, अभी भी आप ऐसा क्या शायर. मालूम तो पड़ गया ना अभी, क्या दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी, मालूम तो पड़ गया ना. बाला
सर, शिवम सर, who carries karma? आप वो कृष्णा, डॉक्टर कृष्णा को समझा रहे थे. प्लीज एक्सप्लेन. नो सर, I didn't get that.
Who does karma? Your body does the karma.
Yeah.
But your hand is not working just independently. If your hand is slapping somebody, the mind is telling the hand, thappad maro. Mind is involved. Mind is driving the hand to do the karma.
Yeah.
So the mind is driving the body. Body will die. The mind and ego will carry the karma to the next birth.
Okay.
If you realize, Krishan was a little confused today. If you realize you are not the body, you are not the mind and ego, then there is no karma. Then you are liberated. Then moksha. ये तो समरी है, ये समझने में जो लोग जीते हैं मरते हैं समझते नहीं।
सूक्ष्म शरीर का भी कुछ बता रहे थे ना गुरुजी?
सूक्ष्म शरीर इज माइंड एंड ईगो ना, सटल बॉडी।
अच्छा, सूक्ष्म शरीर इज माइंड एंड ईगो। ओके ओके, आई गॉट।
स्थूल शरीर इज ग्रॉस बॉडी, सूक्ष्म शरीर सटल बॉडी। सटल मतलब माइंड एंड ईगो, ग्रॉस बॉडी मतलब बोन, स्किन, ऑर्गन्स। But don't get in, then you will go to Karana Sharir. Then some of you will read so many books and your mind will go round, round, round. Then you will come and ask me, what is Karana Sharir? Then you will be confused.
Okay. Guruji, one more question. When you were saying just now, when knowledge of enlightenment is sold at a price, it will be surprise to enlighten. आगे क्या बताया गुरुजी आपने? When it is sold.
अगर कोई आपसे पैसा लेता है एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए, कोई पैसा लेता है, तो ऐसा पैसा लेने के बाद एंटरटेनमेंट कैसे मिलेगा?
Okay, so whatever the people who conduct with the money the workshop means it is not possible, Guruji.
No, it is okay. It is good improvement, but enlightenment you can't get.
With your experience, with your own experience only, you will get enlightenment, no, Guruji.
You can get some information and knowledge, but you cannot. When you're paying money, you can get information.
Yeah.
You can't get transformation.
Yeah, very good.
Transformation means it has to be with sincerity. It's not a money game. Transformation cannot come from money game. Only information you can get.
And one more question, Guruji, I have to ask. Guruji, I made today chivda and I gave to my husband to eat. He has the what we say. So कोई भी चीज को नाम रखना, कोई भी, and I know it, but sometimes I slip into that. So I just back answered him, and then again I realized कि क्यों मैंने इसके पीछे दिमाग खराब किया, and क्यों मैंने खारी पीली, मतलब why did I had an headache when I was doing. After that I meditated, Guruji, और फिर उसके बाद realize हुआ. Now there is realize हुआ, फिर ये इसमें क्या हुआ गुरुजी कि मैंने कर्म बांधा या नहीं.
फिर सॉरी बोला नहीं बोला?
उसको नहीं बोला मैंने, मेरे खुद को ही सॉरी बोला.
ना खुद को सॉरी बोला नहीं, जाके सॉरी बोलना है. नहीं तो काम नहीं चलेगा. मंदिर you have to otherwise कर्मा बन गया. कर्मा को तुरंत सॉल्व करो. मंदिर.
Okay.
Yeah, Shohan, Guruji. So
yes.
My another question was that once we get enlightened, for example, we get liberated, right? So what after that? I mean, we just become that unique light spark, and we just rejoin with our original source.
Liberation only happens in the moment of death.
Okay.
Liberation doesn't happen when you're alive.
Got it.
When the body dies, and in every time the body dies, the soul is liberated. Every time the body dies, the soul is liberated and the soul becomes one with SIP. You understand SIP?
Yeah.
But if we are not enlightened, then the mind and ego carries karma and comes into another body.
Okay.
But if you realize there's no mind and ego, then where's another body? Then there's no another body. Because you realize that
we become the part of that higher consciousness, which is called SIP.
Then you're the soul that became one with SIP. Then there's no mind and ego. Khatam ho gaya matter.
Okay. But Guruji, again,
at the moment of death, one of two things happens. If you realize you're the soul, you are liberated. If you don't realize you're the soul, the mind and ego carrying karma comes back.
So going back to your analogy of computer, hardware and software. So once that computer realizes that it is not computer, but it is the electricity, so it ceases to exist as an identity of a computer.
Absolutely.
Right. So is that the ultimate goal of all the so-called devices?
That is moksha. That is moksha. That is nirvana. That is salvation. That is the goal.
So once we become that, then that's it. That's
it. That's it. Game over.
But doesn't that sound, I mean, to our human mind, doesn't that sound as a very abstract concept that you just become energy? That's it.
Why does it become abstract concept? Because then you go to a different world.
Right now we can, we can identify with our bodies. We can identify with our
come back. If you like to come back, just come back and suffer again. Go back to office and go back to school and go back to college and then learn and then earn and then burn and then return. If you like to do it, nobody stops you.
Okay.
Many people like to do this, but of course, if you are not in good karma, we don't guarantee what you will come back. You may come back as a beggar. You may come back as a dog. We cannot guarantee that if your karma is not good. So there's a problem there. There's a problem.
So who suffers? That SIP inside me suffers, or the mind and ego?
No. SIP is only a power. It's just like saying. It's just like saying when the bulb is blue or the bulb is green. Is it the electricity that's blue and green?
No.
Electricity is only giving the power. The filament is creating blue or green. The glass is creating blue or green.
Okay.
SIP is only the power in which you, Mandeep, are acting. Today you are Mandeep. Tomorrow when you die, if you are not liberated, you will come back as Sandeep. And when you come back as Sandeep, and if you're not liberated, then again when you die, then you'll come back as Ratandeep. Then it will go on and on.
Yeah.
And the whole goal is to be free from this cycle of samsara.
Okay. Yeah. But it still sounds little, I mean, mind doesn't let us imagine that.
The mind doesn't want this, because the mind wants to control you. The mind wants to ride the horse. It wants to be the boss. Then you are at a big loss. Then there's fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, guilt, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. You want all that. Mind will give you all that. How much the mind creates fear? Doesn't the mind create fear, stress, worry, anxiety? Creates or does not create?
Yeah.
If you want that, the mind is ready to give you that.
So when we say enlightened soul, it essentially it's a misnomer, right? Because soul is already enlightened.
No, you can say enlightened soul. It doesn't mean the soul is enlightened. The person who is having enlightenment is called enlightened soul. But it's the whole body, mind, ego, soul together that is enlightened.
Okay.
It's a terminology which is not to be taken literally.
Got it.
Thank you, Vanita and Rajendra. Vanita, Rajendra.
Shivam Guruji.
Yes, Vanita.
You said, okay, now Bala was asking something and you said if you say sorry, your karma nahi banega.
Yeah.
So kya that is...
No, I told, see what I told her. She told some ulta sida comment to her husband. She told ulta sida comment.
She reacted.
Yeah, so that means that became a negative karma. Now she's saying in my mind only I told sorry. No, so that mind mein sorry bolna nahi chalta hai. If she wants, she went and told sorry, the karma solved. That one karma, that one negative karma and one positive karma became zero.
Okay, the reaction, the immediate reaction. If we say sorry, then that will get...
No, see, I just told sorry, but whether she told sorry or she gave biryani or she did namaskar or what she did, I don't know. She gave him one nice, pressed his back and she told, I will press your back and put iodex on your back. You are not feeling to. What you do, you need to make every negative karma into a positive karma. That is one thing you must always do. And finally, you must be free from karma. You must be liberated from karma.
Liberated. One question. It just came to my mind. Karma he cause for the rebirth, or is the karma only karma is the cause for rebirth?
Only karma.
Okay.
Anything else you know that's cause for rebirth? Tell me, I will learn from you.
No, I want to ask from you. We are learning from you. That is why I asked.
So the only reason of birth is karma.
And others' action will also affect us. If we
Others?
are for others' action, like family members,
if others' action do not create any reaction, then there is no karma. But if others' actions create a reaction, then you are creating karma. That's why we said no RDX, only RDR. Correct or not?
Yes.
So now we have got Rajendra. Yes, Rajendra.
Sure, sir.
Sir.
Sir, when we remain away from mind after knowing and believing, we remain in awareness or consciousness.
When we remain
away from mind or kill the mind.
Yeah.
When we are able to control whatever the words you give, away from mind after knowing and believing and practices what we are doing. So we remain in awareness or in consciousness of soul. Is it so? Of soul.
Yeah.
So if we can maintain this state of being, this state of Satchit Anand Atma,
Yes, we maintain the state of Satchidanand.
Atma, state of being as a Satchit Anand Atma.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we are saying that soul is SIP.
Yeah.
Soul is SIP. That means
Yes.
we are associated, we are in the state of SIP only.
Correct.
So how can we now explain that to be this have this jigyasu, or what you say, for God के लिए इच्छा शक्ति जो बढ़ानी है, इसके बाद का process है. Can't it be the same process along with our own practices on that, to have desire for God, longing for SIP? How can it be done in a separate way after this state of being?
No, when you're in that state of being becomes SLS. You see SIP in all, you love SIP in all, you serve SIP in all.
That means I have longing already. That means that same thing will take me to state of Satchitanand Atma. When I have longing for God, that means the longing for God has to be from the ab initio.
Longing for God has to be there from the mumukshu onwards. But
Yeah,
when you reach the state of Buddh, when you reach the state of Sit Pragya, Jivan Mukta, Satchidanand Atma, then you are the top. You're right at the top. फिर उसके बाद भी क्या चाहिए?
उसके बाद liberation.
सिर्फ प्रभु चाहिए. प्रभु मुझे वापस संसार में नहीं आना है. I don't want to slip.
The
prayer to sip is, oh sip, I don't want to slip. Oh sip, I don't want to slip. Oh sip, I don't want to slip.
Only this thing for liberation only. Liberation only. I had to pray for liberation only.
अगर snakes and ladders में 99 snake मारा तो क्या? You played snakes and ladders, you know.
That means longing for God has to be only for liberation.
When otherwise, longing for God starts in the beginning. It takes you up. Then when you're right on the top, still you have longing for SIP.
Still we have longing for...
Because you are in the body. You are still Rajendra. You are still in Rajendra ka body.
So longing for SIP is not the extension of some process. It is not the extension of some process. It is from the basic.
It is from the beginning A to Z.
Yes. So I was confused here last.
Only the longing of A is different. The longing of BCD is different. The longing of XYZ is different.
Yes. Okay.
Clear, right?
Yes,
ये longing चाहिए. Longing के बगैर कुछ नहीं होगा. Bala.
Guruji, I just wanted to ask, my mom, she's 80, she has crossed 80 years and she just interferes in everybody's matter and uski wajah se fight hota hai, and then she gets, again what we say, she gets stuck over there. She has a headache. Her health issues are more increased. Now from my side, I just tell her, keep quiet, don't interfere in anybody's matter. You are just spoiling your relations. I just, all the time, I give her the instructions. Guruji, is it dena chahiye ya nahi dena chahiye?
It is just like telling a 3-year-old child, देखो तुम chocolate मत खाना, देखो तुम ball को लात मत मारना. वो जो बोलेगा chocolate मत खाना, वो दो chocolate खाएगा. Ball को लात में ball को लात मारेगा. 80-year-old person becomes like a 4-year-old child.
So then, from my side, what I should only listen, Guruji?
Relax and deal with this in the right way. Suppose somebody in our house is mental.
Yeah.
Suppose somebody in the house is mental. What you'll do? Suppose the person takes a glass and breaks the glass. Will you beat him? Do slap maregi. If you give 2 slap means you are mental.
Yeah, I will only put karma then.
So what? Okay, thank you, Bala. To wait, my dear friends. Today, let me take the next 2 minutes to close the subject of this week. So many things will happen in this drama. Patake, light, this one, mother is 80-year-old. Somebody's husband is switching off the Zoom call link. Somebody is not letting you listen. All this drama will happen. There will be trauma. But you do not want to be caught in this drama and this trauma. You be in a state of consciousness. You be in a state of surrender. You be in ABCD mode. Accept, do your best, surrender in consciousness, and be a divine instrument. Remember this. All these people who are burning crackers, you think they are very happy? You think they are very happy? Some of them have already burned their finger. Some of them have burned their hand. Somebody has burned their leg. Somebody is fighting. Why you took my money and went and bought the crackers? Somebody is fighting with the cracker wala. Somebody is fighting with the police wala. Somebody is fighting with neighbor. Why you put water on my cracker? Oh, there is so much trauma. And finally, all what? People are so excited. Wow, amazing cracker. Oh, wow. So this is how you evolve. You grow beyond. You don't, this is pleasure. Deepavali is, people, though we talked about big things of Rama and all that is forgotten. Finally, people, what they want, many people today night, they'll be playing Talatash and having drink. And then how many people are actually sitting and singing today? Hare Rama, Hare. Have you seen anybody singing? Anybody seen on Deepavali Day people singing? I have not seen anybody sing. I have not seen anybody singing Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If there was love for Rama, then everybody should be singing Rama, no? Not Dama, 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 no Rama, Dama, 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 Dama. So let us be in a realistic mode. I hope by tomorrow this noise will be gone and we'll have a more interesting topic. But my dear friends, when the whole world is this trauma, you don't get lost in the drama. The karma will unfold. You enjoy the Leela, the Maya. You be in a state of Satchit Anand. Be in a state of bliss, of peace. For knowing that you are Sip, you are a manifestation of Sip. The divine is within you. You don't need this noise. Cut the noise and listen to the divine voice. That is my parting words with folded hands.